Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. March has been off to an extremely hot start. Let's finish off this week strong, and let's go over all of the stats for the morning strategies right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. So as I just stated, March has been absolutely on fire for all of the strategies, minus maybe gold. Gold it's been holding its own, but let's jump into the stats. Oil session 2 is up 240 ticks for March. Today is March 22nd. Gold, which has made a comeback, is back at plus 9 ticks. And the 15-minute Rob reversal is up 420 ticks or 105 points. So trading 1E mini, if that's what you're trading with these strategies, you'd be up 2470 in oil session 2, $90 in gold, 2100 in the 15-minute Rob reversal for a grand total of 4660 trading the three strategies in March. So like I said, hopefully we can continue this streak going into the end of March. Taking a look at oil this morning, we are in an uptrend in oil ever since pretty much midnight, and same thing here in gold. We've got a really nice uptrend in gold. Let's see, obviously, how the morning strategies can fare here today on Friday. Now, I know I didn't make a video yesterday on my trades. I actually did a live stream for the members of my Discord where I pretty much just traded on screen and went over a lot of Q&A. So let's just take a look at the strats from yesterday. Gold was a winner for 26 ticks. You got activated into the short here at this 820 candle. Remember this first candle right here at 8 a.m. to 8:05. You do not trade this because you would be using a source bar from pre-session. So this went for a 26 tick winner. Fantastic trade in oil. Let's get into oil. Oil session 1 was a loser for 21 ticks. You got activated to the long and reversed down on you for a loss. Session 2, you would have been activated into a short off the 910 to 915 candle. This thing goes for 26 ticks. Full take profit. Beautiful trade. Remember, the only management that you're doing of this trade is once you get down to 70%, you can then reduce this risk down to 13 ticks and reduce your risk down again when you're about 70% take profit. Let's take a look at the dashboard where we currently sit. I think I was up yesterday $188 on those strategies. So we currently sit at $51,298. So we got a really nice buffer built up in on the eval. So also let's get into the levels, but before I do that, give me 1 second. Let me put this guy over here so I can continue to watch this one, because we do have an inside bar forming right now. There we go. Okay, might have to jump into. So really quickly on the levels on the ES, blue sky after 53.23. 53.10 is a level that I definitely see us hitting here this morning. 52.89 and 52.79. I actually drew this out, kind of the play that I saw this morning, not trading it because I like to trade at the market open, but I put this out here really early this morning on this level. I think, let's see here. Okay, so gold is there's no trade in gold, so I can continue on. Let's take a look at the NQ. Here are my levels. Obviously, anything over 18,711 is your blue sky breakout. Just be extremely careful around that area. You got a level at 18,598. And then your next level closest to price action is 18,578 right here. And then you've got also a level that we're right at right now that I drew out at 18,541. So we might see either a rejection here, right back down to, I could see probably right down to here or here. So you got 18,526 is another level that we see price action pretty much is, I think, where it's going to want to go. And then 18,452. If we take a look at the Dow, the YM, again, anything over 43.16, you're in a blue sky situation. Just be very careful right here. Price action closest, or levels closest to price action is at 42.60 right here. And then our next level down is at 401.20. And then we've got a pretty strong level here at 40.63. So those are my levels. Posted these in Discord. Just if anybody gets any value out of those, you can join the Discord at the link below, and I post those with kind of a recap at the end of the day on what price action did. So again, really hoping to finish off this week strong. The week's off in the green, and March is in the green, and I would love to continue that. So stick around for my trade breakdowns and the recap for the day coming up shortly. So not the most exciting Friday of trading. I had to cut the sessions short this morning just because I had a work meeting at 10 a.m. So I pretty much left the charts at around 9 a.m. And we did not get any trade in gold. So no setup today between that 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. session that I trade gold. No setup. In oil, we did get a setup in session 1. We got activated into the short. That was full take profit, 18 ticks. Let's just take a look at that trade. So you get an inside bar right here at the 845, close at 850. And there's where you would then have your orders. You'd have an order to go long right here. You would have an order to go short right here. We then get a, this goes down one, right there. We then get another inside bar. Again, I think I've mentioned this in many of my videos. 2 consecutive inside bars, stronger than even one. I mean, it's just showing you that there's even more consolidation, more pent up demand or indecision. And then once you get that movement out of that, you've got a pretty damn good chance of taking your take profit. So this one obviously activated into the short. Your OCO order to go long gets canceled out. You then get into an order to go short, and your order would be right at the bottom of this first inside bar. Your stop loss then would go to the top of the previous source bar, which is 18 ticks. We're looking for 18 ticks of profit, and you take full take profit right on this. Let's see, move that over. Move this guy over right there. So you take your take profit. Now I left pretty much right at the end of this candle. I called it a day for at least for my morning strategies, and kind of got a little lucky on that one, I guess, because oil session 2. Now this is kind of good to explain this scenario, but this is a valid trade because you're already closed out this trade. Your next bar, which is the next session from 9 a.m. to 9:05, is an inside bar. So this is a valid setup to go long. That's where you get activated into. This obviously doesn't end up working out because you've got 20 ticks of stop, 20 ticks of profit, and this thing reverses for a loss. Now, as far as the setup is concerned, it's not the greatest setup just because it's so close to the finality of this trade that it loses its edge right there. But condition rule-based trading, like how I have been trading this for almost 8 months now, this is the setup, and I would have taken this setup if I would have been in front of the charts. So valid setup, loss in session 2. So there you go on oil for Friday. Now, we also did have, I wasn't able to got video on it, but we were able to take 2 trades in the Rob reversal. We first get a setup at 9 a.m. to go long, and this thing goes, I want to say it went to maybe about 20 points in our direction. 21 points in our direction, reverses down, takes us, hits our stop loss, and then just reverses right back up. But this was a loss, so you would have taken your 35-point loss there. You then get a setup. Let me see if I can delete this guy, just so we're not confused here. Now remember, you got into a setup to go long, so your entry for your long, well, you can see the arrow right there, but let's just draw it out. It'll be right there. There's your entry to go long. You get activated into this long. Now this next candle over here and this candle, you get a setup to go short. You're obviously not going to take this setup because you're already in a setup to go long. You then get another setup to go long, but you're still in this trade. Unfortunately, reverses, knocks you out. The next setup, which would have been a valid setup as far as you not being in a trade, but this closes below the ADMA, so no trade there. We then get a setup to go short, another setup to go short, both close above the ADMA, no trade. Right at 11:30 in the morning, we get another setup to go long. This activates into the long, and you take your full take profit of 35 ticks. So pretty much these 2 trades wash out each other. No loss, no win. Now, granted, if you're only trading 1 trade per day or 1 setup per day, this unfortunately would have been a loser for you. But there was 2 valid setups here during the session, 1 winner, 1 loser. So all in all, green on the week in the eval. Didn't take any trades, so it's 0. No trade in gold. Didn't trade session 2 in oil. But definitely green on the eval for the week. Green in the cash account for the week. Helps build on the positive stats for March. Just an overall great week of trading. So I'm looking forward to the weekend. I need a break from the charts, need a break from the videos a little bit, and we'll be back at it on Monday. I hope to see you guys there. Before, just make sure that if you haven't, please like the video. It helps me out tremendously. Leave me a comment below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I've updated all of the 3 strategies. They're all linked in the video description below. Use the weekend if you want. Join the Discord. It's free. Some really great information, great members, great help. I can't say more positive things about it. I'll see you guys on Monday. Happy trading, everyone.